Tinubu, this message is for you. I hope you get this message. It's for you. Your desperation to be Nigeria's president is becoming very embarrassing. Your desperation to become Nigeria's #1 citizen is becoming alarming and embarrassing to Nigerian citizens. At my age, I will not sit back and watch my country, Nigeria, decay. At my age, I will not sit back and watch you coming to contest for the president of my country, Nigeria, and I will not tell you your mistakes. It will be bitter, but I have to tell you. If I cannot participate in active politics of Nigeria, at least I should be able to contribute in my own little way to the development of my country, Nigeria. I cannot be apolitical to what is happening in my country. No, I will not. I have to let you know your mistakes. It's bitter. Tinubu, you contributed immensely to bringing this miserable Buhari government to power that has brought unbearable and miserable hardship to Nigerians. If I were you, I'd bury my head in shame. Your desperation has made you a nuisance to the citizens of Nigeria. Yes, with due respect. Your desperate moves, your actions, your maneuverability are all constituting nuisance to Nigeria's political environment. Just recently, in the unveiling of your running mate, Chitima, you went and hired people as bishops and pastors just to justify the reason you took a Muslim as a running mate. Haba. How old are you? You condescended too low to do that. That is embarrassing. That act of yours is a sign of a pathological liar. It takes somebody who is not straight to do that. It takes somebody who cannot be trusted to do that. Yet, you expect Nigerians to trust you when you have already deceived them. This is grand deceit. Hiring people to pose as bishops. This is, if it's in the advanced countries, you go to jail for that because it's impersonation. And you want people to trust you to lead them. It's not possible. It's not. You have done a lot of mistakes. The more you're trying to make corrections, the more blunders you commit. If I were your colleagues, the Fasholas, the Fayemi, the Bajamilas, I will call you to order. Let them call you to order. The embarrassment is too much. What you say, just at the APC convention, you made reference of a cat staying quiet, waiting to devour its enemies. Who are your enemies? Your political opponents or the literates? At your age, you make such a statement. Is it a do or die affair? You're an old man. You should talk with wisdom. When you come out and want to campaign, younger aspirants should learn from how you talk. You should apply wisdom in what you say at your age. Because right from the time you were governor of Lagos State, your age has always been 69, 70. But you are above 80. You're in your mid-80s or heading to 90. You're an old man. So you should talk with wisdom. The Bible says, when I was a child, I behaved like a child. But now that I'm a man, I have thrown away all the childish things and act like a man. You're an old man. You should not be embarrassing yourself as if that is not enough. You went to Osun State to campaign for APC gubernatorial candidate. You said Labour people will labor to death. Haba. Why are you always saying things that are very embarrassing? Who are the Labour people? The Nigerians, the lecturers, the teachers, the truck pushers, the students, the civil servants, people that work in private sector, they're all laborers. You say they will labor to death. You don't have conscience. At your age, you're placing a curse on your children you want to lead as president of Nigeria. You don't have sympathy for them. By that pronouncement, you are very selfish. You don't feel for their sufferings. You don't have sympathy for them. You just want to go there, become president of Nigeria, Tinubu, president of Nigeria, and you personalize Nigeria again, the way you personalize Lagos. I don't know what your aides are doing, the fasholas. They should call you to order. They should call you to order. Even our human rights lawyer, where are they? I won't mention their names, but they know themselves. They should call you to order. Nigeria is just not anyhow country where anything goes. Anybody can come. If you're a criminal or you're an armed robber or you're a 419, you fight for president and you enter. No, your actions have shown that you can no longer be trusted. Your actions and what you have done show that you are a pathological liar who cannot be president of Nigeria. Because if you get there, we don't enter Wahala. Nigeria will be in a very deplorable state. Nigeria will be worse than it is today. Nigerians have lost confidence in you. You cannot impose yourself on Nigerians. It's not a must. You're so desperate that you think it's a do or die affair. I must be president. I must be president. You don't own Nigeria. Not be a country. Not be your own country. It's not your personal property. Nigeria is our country. We are all stakeholders in Nigeria. So you cannot come and monopolize the leadership of Nigeria because you want to be president. No. When you were unveiling your running mate, you made a statement that APC must win. What did you make that statement? Now you get Nigeria, say APC must win. What is giving you confidence to say that? Because APC is in power. That's all. Now let me tell you. In 2019, you people read the election. PDP won the election. You read it. But people were not sensitive. People were not interested because they feel that Atiku and Buhari are the same. But in this one, the youths have mobilized. The youths are making sacrifices. The youths will come out and vote and stand for their votes to be counted. The youths have volunteered without money because they want to take back their country. They want to change their country. The sufferings are too much. The youths have decided to be part and parcel of this election. They are volunteering and making sacrifices. You don't have to pay them. Labour doesn't have to pay them. They are coming on their own to participate. They are making sacrifices to make sure that this election goes well. Then, if you try to rig it, I hope Adams Oshomole is listening to me. I hope Mahmoud of Anek is listening to me. And I hope Buhari is listening to me as well. And you. If you try to rig this election, Tinubu, what happened in Sri Lanka and NSAS protests will be child's play. In Sri Lanka, the youth came out because Sri Lanka was heading towards Nigeria economically. They marched to the presidential palace, occupied the place for days, and the president of Sri Lanka filled the country. What will happen in Nigeria if you read this election? The youth will do worse. They will come to Asharok. They will march. Bring your guns, oh. Bring your guns and be shooting them. I hope you know the consequences. International court. Where is Charles Taylor today? Where is Charles Taylor? Where is Charles Taylor? He's cooling down somewhere. Bring your gun and shoot them. But the youth will resist. They will resist you. You dare not read this election. If after the election you win genuinely, fine, God bless you. But for you to read the election, to impose yourself on people and subvert the will of the people, it will not work. That will be the end of your political career and your cohorts. Let me just let you know. I'm saying this because every time you talk, you say APC must win. APC must win. I must win. Nigeria will be Lagos State too. You try to push out Obaseki in Edo. Edo people tell you say Edo no be Lagos. You came to Lagos since after your governorship tenure. You have always replaced candidates by proxy, putting them there as governor of Lagos State. Rigging. Look at what you did to Ambode. You have personalized Lagos State. And that is the mentality you have. That is you are wired that way. That election must go that way. You are Machiavellic in nature. You believe in the end justifies the means, but not in this election. Never. It will not work. You will see the revolution in Nigeria you have not experienced in your lifetime. I'm telling you, you're not even coherent in your speech. You are not. From that, it's certain that it is obvious that senility and dementia have set in. Yes. Recently, you said you recruit 50 million youths into the Nigerian army. You recruit 50 million Nigerian youths into the Nigerian army. They eat abado, cassava, corn, yam. But you have to lead by example. Where are your children and grandchildren? Where is Sheyi? Have they been recruited into the Nigerian army to eat the same abado, corn, yam? No. Rather, they are all placed in your companies that you formed that are sucking Lagos State Treasury dry. They are running all the companies. And you come here to want to use the Nigerian youths as sacrificial lambs for your ambition. That's not fair. If I be PDP lawyer or Labour lawyer, I'll sue you to court. I'll sue you for disqualification, for feeding us false information about your school start, about your bachelor's, about your age, about where you come from. In 1999, you claim you went to government college in Ibadan and St. John's Primary School in Lagos. You went as far as swearing affidavit to that. But in 2022, what happened? When you're filling the form, INEC form, you left those spaces open. Why? Your youth service discharge certificate bears the name Bola Adekunle Tinubu, but we know you as Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Lies, lies, lies. Your age is controversial. You're claiming 71 for the past 10 years. You are well above 80 years. You are well above 80 years. Where you come from? Some say it's Osun State. Some say it's this. Your name, funny. Everything about you. Everything about you is controversial. And you expect, and you still have the confidence that Nigeria, in fact, you're calling Nigerians fools. You're taking us for a ride. You have the confidence to think that Nigerians will vote. If you enter there, bye-bye to Nigeria. Nigeria will be in a complete mess because you don't have the capacity to drive Nigeria. You don't have it. you don't have the capacity, you don't have the integrity, you don't have the discipline to be Nigeria's president. Truth be told, a spade should not be called by any other name but a spade. I'm telling you the truth. At my age, I will not pamper my words to you. I'm telling you how it is. Whether you like it or not, that's the truth. So, you have to rethink. Go and see your doctors and take care of yourself. You're contesting for presidency, you have every right to do that. Please. After the election, if you win, God bless you. But if you did not win and you want to subvert the will of the people, that will be the end of your political career. You and Adams, Oshomolu, and Buhari and Mahmoud, you all end up, the place Chancellor ended up. Leave Nigeria alone, do your campaign, but don't hold Nigerians to ransom. This is the bitter truth. There's a video I will show concerning what I've just said after this broadcast. My viewers, share this video, make your comments, and subscribe to Wandele Voice TV. Thank you very much.
Theory of cassava in the morning, cassava in the afternoon, cassava in the night. The more you are trying to correct yourself, the more you are making mistake. The more you are trying to prove a point, the more you are making mistake. Tinubu, the more you are trying to prove a point, the more mistake you are making. Now, daddy nisin, o no se NYSC. Nígbà tó no se NYSC tán, the discharge certificate orúkọ mi ló wà ńbẹ̀. Torí mo ní copy discharge certificate dání, Bọ́lá Adékúnlé Tinubu ló wà ńbẹ̀, Ahmed ò tún sí ńbẹ̀ mọ́. Your NYSC discharge certificate, Bọ́lá Adékúnlé Tinubu ló wà ńbẹ̀, kò dẹ̀ sí picture ńbẹ̀. So bá la ṣe wá mọ̀ pé wọ́n ni. Because orúkọ yẹn ò rhyme. Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu la mọ̀ sí. But your NYSC discharge certificate now is Bola Adekunle Tinubu. So are we sure that it's you that owns that discharge certificate? In law, you must prove something beyond reasonable doubt. If it is a criminal offense, beyond reasonable doubt. So now you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your NYSC discharge certificate is Bola Adekunle Tinubu. And if you lawyer Tinubu, shame on you. Then you commit blunders by detect blunders to committee. Very foolish, stupid blunders. No comment. So stand in court of law. Let me tell you now, I'm a lawyer, I've been practicing since 1995. All those things don't school. To be a brilliant lawyer, it won't take him more than 2 days. Deflated. Document proof point. If you meet a very brilliant lawyer in court, it won't take, but we're about 30 lawyers. One brilliant lawyer will knock it out within 2 days with evidential proof. How can you, in 1999, wrote that you were in Government College Ibadan, you were in St. George's Primary School, Lawyer, Lagos, and then you went to court to swear an affidavit to that effect? And then the same Tinubu now in 2022 turn around, and then when you are filling your form, you left those places blank. You did not put anything again there. In 1999, Government College Ibadan. Form to fill for INEC, only Government College Ibadan. But for your governor, only St. George's Primary School lawyer. In Bitolo Tetima, St. George's Primary School lawyer, and what's it darling by? If you want to call a lobby, you may team obiti, your team lost primary school 20 dollars. Fine. Oh, then in 2022, the same you now my field form. Oh, if government college Badon Simon, oh, if it's just primary school, like Simon.